That's what one thing you said. You said on the phone, you said, running a business really isn't that hard.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Can you elaborate on that? Because most people would disagree with you.
No, first off, you have to find something that you love or you at least like and you might be interested in. If you don't like what you do, you will never make a nickel at it and you will hate it and you will die mad. And that's just a terrible way to go. If you enjoy what you do, and I said this to my kids, you never work a day in your life. And so far, I haven't worked any days in my life. It's just been, I've enjoyed what I've done. And when you enjoy what you do, you find clever ways to make more money or do more of what you're doing. I mean, it's just as simple as that. Don't get wrapped up in all the minutia of how to start a company. Just start one. If you know how to make soup, and then, go ask someone if you can rent a little space in the front of their place and make soup for them. I mean, you don't have to be...
I'm going to pass on the soup making.
Soups, you can find it. Campbell's got that figured out anyway.
Yeah, Campbell's is killing it, especially the chunky. That used to be huge. Big Fresh, any questions?
So if you had any advice for like a younger you, excuse me, starting out your businesses and, maybe you have some like things that now that maybe would have helped you when you were younger. Like, do you have any kind of thoughts like that?
So I probably would tell a younger self not to take on as much as I did initially. I was in a scramble mode trying to make money to pay bills. So I got involved with more businesses than I probably should have. I could have taken my time a little bit more. Although at the time, I'm sure I would have said to my older self, yeah, you remember what it was like here? Forget it. We have to do this. And so, but I would say probably more stay focused on something that you really enjoy and put all your effort into that, not jump around as much. That would be me saying to my younger self. And
good advice from me.
Yeah, it's
whoa.
It's kind of boring though. So
That's what I'm saying. It's just like I don't really like the dead time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So looking back, do you think you would have ever thought you'd become this successful?
I don't look at my. I mean I look at myself.
You can big up yourself a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You've done some pretty big stuff, man.
I don't look at myself as, big successful entrepreneur. I look at myself as someone that has been successful, that I've gotten through this far in my life, and I've been happy. I have a lot of bad days. There's a lot of days when, it's just not like, hey, everything's great, and, they happen all the time. But I've got plenty of days when I'm real happy, and I'm like, hey, that's great. We just picked up this account, or we just did this, or this customer's happy, or, So that's how I judge success.